That I was supposed to inspect, not attack, but okay. That's actually like really cheap fire attacks. Oh, the miss. The miss.
I'll cut you wide open.
She sounds like she's jonesing to kill somebody. It's like, what the fuck? No, I missed. Oh, good, she hit. Okay. Okay. Let me see something here. So for me... Now let's have this selected. So I don't actually run in and try to do something stupid. Hey, we have no one who can skin. Love that.
Watch out for trouble.
Watch out for trouble. My name is Sean Connery. What's here? Oh, that's a Nevia. Okay. Oh, it's our best friend. That's my boy.
Keep your calm.
No, I can't just walk away. It's got to be here somewhere.
In the middle of nowhere. Walking around, the guy's just having a dialogue with himself.
When to walk?
Lan, did you find it? Who is that?
The do-gooders here to save our mongrel souls, no doubt. Wait. They might know what's going on up there.
Attack!
If things are as bad as you say, then we all have to hurry.
You didn't come from the direction of the shield maze. Damn it. I couldn't care less about what's happening on the surface, but the maze.
I realize that you guys have your own troubles, but we need to be in Canabres. People are dying up there. Please, show us the way out.
Tieflings are the descendants of people who sullied themselves by mating with demons. Our ancestors would never sink that low. We are the underground crusaders, the children of the Crusade's finest.
I like how she gets twisted to being a bad guy when she's like, we are the children of the Crusaders.
Sadly, underground crusaders is a bit of a mouthful, so people usually just call us mongrels.
You just love repeating that, don't you, Lan? Mongrels. That's what the
She just sounds
Uplanders
evil.
call us. But we call ourselves
Sounds like a demon or
Neithers.
something. Neithers.
No matter what you call us, it's not gonna stop our horns, hooves, or tails from growing.
In Canabres, they're called mongrels. People say that they come up to the surface at night and eat anyone foolish enough to wander alone after midnight. To tell you the truth, I thought you guys were just a tale to tell kids at night.
That's human gratitude for you. Our forefathers suffered the consequences of demonic corruption, all to protect Mendev and Golarion. And for what? So we could become monsters used to frighten children.
Every mongrel has their own take on it. Our chief, for example, thinks of us as something like a reserve military force. He thinks we're standing
Well,
by
actually.
until the moment we're needed. And when we emerge on the surface and save the day, all the people will see how good we are and they'll love us for it. Yeah, he leaves that last part out when he talks about it, of course, but it's easy enough to read between the lines. This is the hall where we remember the glory of our forebears. Sorry about the mess. It doesn't usually look like this, trust me. Sometimes we even wipe the dust off the exhibits.
This is where the relics of the first Crusaders are displayed. Our lives are short. Our glories are quickly forgotten. But this place helps us to remember that we are just as worthy as anyone else. And that our lives are not lived in vain.
The first Crusaders? You've been down here that long? That's crazy.
That's none of your bit.
We're looking for a holy sword. It was here, in the center, sticking out of a rock. The sooner we find it, the better. Some kids from our tribe took off for the shield maze. They figured it had collapsed, and now it's their time to go up to the surface, like all the legends foretold.
I mean, it is actually fairly close to a legend, I guess.
Except they don't have a clue what's waiting for them up there. They're not fighters. And Saul, the chief of our tribe, is dead set against it. He says that now isn't the time for the underground crusaders to take up arms. If we get the holy sword, we might be able to change the chief's mind.
It's a fool's errand. None of us will be able to hold the sword, let alone use it to save anyone. It's not an ordinary weapon. It's made from righteous heavenly
I think what's her name
flame
can use it.
and will burn
Tank.
anyone who touches it. Do you think you're special, lad?
Yes, he is special.
I'll pick it up with my teeth and tie it to my hand if I have to. It doesn't matter. An angel's sword and a troop of stalwart mongrels will be able to work a minor miracle. Speaking of which, you're still here, Wendu, which means that deep down, you know it's possible.
Yes, there are other ways up, but they are far from here. And after the earthquakes, there's a good chance they've collapsed. But the maze... There's a legend among our people that when the walls of the maze fall, that will be a signal for us, the underground crusaders, that the time has come to go up to the surface and fight the demons in the final confrontation. Until then, the people say the maze is shielding us from taking rash actions. I'm the only one in our whole tribe to have been in the maze. And even I don't know if it's true. But the further I went in the maze, the fresher the air became. That means that it really must lead to the surface.
When the ceiling and walls started shaking, the young ones in our tribe lost their heads. They figured the maze was going to collapse, so it was time to go up to the surface. They grabbed whatever weapons were on hand and ran off toward the maze. They think the maze is no longer a danger to them. They've been listening to Wendwog too much.
Don't try to blame this on me. Yes, I told them that our people are capable of making our way through the maze. In the future. But I always told them to wait until I had made a map of all the maze's dangers. I warned them 100 times. But it was no use. My words just went in one ear and out the other. It came here with its owner. A long time ago. 50,000 gongs to be precise.
70 years ago, in Uplander time.
50,000 gongs ago, our forebears found a dead angel here, along with the bodies of his comrades. The tribe gave them a dignified burial, and they were laid to rest with their weapons. But the flaming angelic sword was stuck in a rock, and no one was able to pull it out. It burned to the touch, like real fire. so the rock was placed over the angel's grave. It should be here somewhere.
Maybe the angel will dig himself out and find the sword for us. That might be our best shot in this chaos.
Lan, watch your tongue.
How was that
Thanks.
bad?
An extra pair of eyes can only help. The sword will be easy enough to spot. It looks, swordy. Help us and...
Now we're talking.
What, you want to find the sword quickly so the underground monsters bring you back to the surface? So be it.
She's so, like, evil. What the fuck? Like, I wouldn't even want to just listen to that. She sounds like, Cruel Devil or something. Devil? Cruel Devil? Alright, so we have nobody with religion right now. War religion 17. Actually, does she? No, she does not. This is what? Intelligence? Wisdom. She somewhat has it.
I will guide.
Oh, what is that? What do we have here?
Bunch of crap.
What's that there?
Now, what is that?
Hey, there's the sword. Strange flash pierces the gloom, and Shuo feels drops of searing blood run down his chest. The wound healed by Terendelev reopens and weeps scarlet. There is no pain or weakness. A hazy scene appears, a cave chamber. This one, or another entirely? Shuo's heartbeat quickens, and a stream of thoughts suddenly bursts into his mind. Thoughts that clearly belong to another. Treachery! They betrayed me, trapped me, and stabbed me in the back. My trusted allies, treasured friends, and the people I swore to protect. The people for whom I descended from heaven and came to this turbulent mortal world. There they are, up ahead, in the gloom of the cave. What are they waiting for? Are they afraid to draw any closer? Do they believe I am about to die from their traitorous blows? Next to me, a quiet moan. A girl with a golden braid lies on the rocks, clutching her slashed side. She refused to join the traitors and paid dearly for it. I could have tried to run, but I will not. Whilst I have strength, I must. While recognizing the foreign origin of thought, Shuo intuits that he can control them somehow. Let's try to heal the wounded girl. A spark of healing magic illuminates the eerie musky scene before Shuo. The wounded girl opens her eyes and whispers, Lariel, you said everything was going to change soon. You said you and the other warriors of heaven would be leaving us on leaving us on a grand mission to stop the demons forever. Is it true? The frenzy of foreign thoughts comes faster and faster, like a rushing river, and images flash by one after another. A priestess in colorful robes observing the stars, a young female paladin praying and clutching her glowing sword, a majestic golden-winged angel gazing into the distance, his face covered by a helmet, but his voice ringing clear. If you're willing, and if you're ready, and only if you're ready, there is no going back. Then don't waste your strength healing me, the girl whispers. Your mission is more important. You. Take care. It is near. There, in the vision, the darkness from the cave stirs into motion. Something massive appears within its depths. A vague shadow, an outline, a nightmare come to life. A wave of odorous chirping and rustling emanates from the shadow, the sound piercing like hot irons lancing through flesh and bone. The traitors fall to their knees before the shadow in reverent ecstasy, and the wounded girl thrashes in her death throes. The yawning in your chest, the yawning chest wound burns quite hot. Shuo's head pounds with pain, and it is no longer clear whose pain it is, the person called Lariel who sent the vision, or the one unlucky enough to receive it. Will 10. Shuo's turn defense, knowledge 10. I got nothing. Try this. This succeeded somehow. The force of the attack, though originating in a vision, is terrifying, but Shuo is stronger. He shakes off the pain and torpor, but alas, the one who sent the vision cannot claim the same. He is broken and exhausted. A monstrous shadow emerges from the murk of the cave. It is not real. It exists only in the strange vision or memory. But the thrill of fear it provokes is more than real. The shadowy features starkly resemble those of Discari, the terrifying demon lord. In a moment, as swift as the thought itself, the monster's hand is wrapped around the throat of the one they call Lariel. The foolish angel struggling on the rocks, like a fly with his wings torn off, intones the shadow. His voice changes as it moves, shifting from a quiet whispering to a sonorous shout, becoming young, then old, and quavering. Where is your goddess, angel? Where is her self-assured herald? How is it that you are dying alone here, so far away from the light of your heaven? It's about to kill him. A strange calm envelops the scene. Oh, envelops the thoughts of the one called Lariel. The scene, excuse. He recognizes who stands before him, and he knows he will never bow before his enemy. The flaming sword flares to life in his hand, bright, pure, flickering with multicolored sparks like a sunbeam through stained glass. Slash! The blade slices through the demonic creature's flesh, and the monster recoils with a howl, releasing his grip on Lariel's throat. The angel falls back heavily onto the rocks. His vitality is ebbing, but his pride remains undiminished. He grips the sword and with his last burst of strength plunges it into the rock. The Shuo senses that the vision is fading and the rush of thoughts diminishing like a river running dry. The last thing he hears is this: "You will kill me, monster, but this I know. One day someone will come here and raise up my sword. They will raise it up and punish the evildoers." The vision disappears, vanishing in a burst of colors. Shuo does not hear the final words, but it seems complete. But he seems to complete the thought, taking it to heart. The words fly from his lips, and with them something else. The heat blazing in Shuo's chest fades away. The edges of the scarlet wounds close, leaving not even a scar behind. Looking down, Shuo sees the flaming sword in his hand, or rather its outline, the memory of what the sword looked like. With the final surge of warm and soothing light, the sword vanishes and the light is drawn into his hand. Shuo senses that it will return. All he needs to do is call it. But I can't use swords. It was an epic story, though. Did I get a level? What did you do with the sword?
Are you alright? You were kinda glowing just now.
That was it. The light of heaven. But how?
What did you do with it? Where did it go?
Lariel? That really was Lariel? The angel from the legends. The ancestors even got his name right on the gravestone. The chief will be thrilled.
You. Thousands of gongs and no one's been able to touch it, and now you, an ordinary creature of flesh and blood no different to us, get the sword and start talking about visions.
Now, Wentwog, don't be a sore loser.
Wentwog.
He is clearly different from us. The sword appeared before him, along with the angel's name and all that other stuff, because he doesn't carry our mongrel taint. Heaven doesn't give a damn how special we are. We're born with evil inside us. Heaven doesn't need to know any more than that.
Sounds like he's
I know you're willing to tear anyone apart to uphold our people's honor, but you and Sol, you just refuse to face the truth. We are the way we are because our ancestors' bodies were corrupted by the Abyss. It does the same thing to plants and animals. There's nothing heroic or special about it. It doesn't make us better, and it doesn't make us worthier. It's only us here, your group, you, me, Wendu, and the light of heaven that sort of got, sucked into you. Any chance you can whip it out again? We do kinda need it. Sorry, I crack jokes when I get nervous, and when I'm upset, and when I'm happy. Anyway, what I said, it came out wrong.
And what if he can't make it happen?
That is just... Wow, I mean, that's amazing! Heaven has...
This power is the most majestic thing I've ever seen in all my life. Is this what the sun is like, Lan?
Yes, it's similar, but this light is more... golden? Chief Saul needs to see this. Now that we have the power of angels on our side, he can't say no. He'll have to assemble a troop to storm the maze. You Uplanders care about your kids, right? Help us save ours. Without them, let's go.
Oh shit, we didn't get to do the rest of the area.
What do we have here?
Yeah, okay, good. We can still run around. What's this? Protection from evil. Ooh. Oh shoot, we can't look at this now? Or maybe there's one, it's this one.
Not this time.
Just
Watch out for
no
trouble.
fox. Let me see, so got no armor on, buddy.
Not my style.
You can't put light armor on, goddamn.
Meditate on your mistakes. Might make you feel better.
So there's this way to up here. Hold on. We have loot here. We left loot here. What are we doing? Gimme. Ah. Grinding stones? What do they do? Item of interest to a crafter or collector.
You will make a fine trophy.
You know what?
No fear!
Did you see that?
Guide my blade.
I think these guys are pretty easy to kill. Wait, this is it? I mean, gear. Bracers of armor. Light mace. This is it? Okay.
There are many roads to success.
There are many roads to success. You, sir, can put that on. I already have armor. You already have armor. Fuck your feelings. You have nothing. Light mace. Also, fuck your feelings. It's your weapon. Long sword. Long sword. Alright. I need to. I'm probably gonna make her a tower shield person. I think. I'm not certain. But I think. Alright, just run the fuck back up here. This is kind of cool to start again. I've watched Bolt play this and it makes me think about playing.
It seems my expertise was not enough. That posed little challenge.
Okay, we didn't get through it beforehand, but we're through it now. Oh my god, I'm in danger. Wait a second, why is my guy...
Is the key to victory.
Why is he wielding that instead of this?
I'm up for an adventure.
Because he has decent decks. But he also has no armor. So, there's that. Lan, you can chill back here, my dude. Ooh. More rubble to get across, okay. Let's go down here. Skeleton. Coal.
I will guide. I must accept my failure. My expertise prevailed.
Shit are these? Oh, Camila got wrecked.
I found something.
Cure light wounds.
You can trust me.
No, I can't. I definitely can't trust. A 2? A 2? A 2? How many charges? I'll put it on it. Put it on her for now.
Focus on the goal.
I don't even remember. I don't remember this area. I don't remember those guardians.
Thanks, Lan. You're so awesome, Lan.
Watch out for trouble.
This trouble?
You've crossed the wrong line. If we find trouble, bait.
Who's doing the damage here? Nivea, Shuo, Lan. I think everyone's just hitting it with archery before anyone else gets a chance. Which is fine. Okay with this. Ooh, crossbow. Her dex is super high. What spells does she have? Oh, yeah, that's right. She had a bunch of crap ones.
Well,
I forget that we're level 1. So she can do enlarge person, so she can enlarge the tank. You a little bit farther up here. Ideally want the tank to go in first and get aggroed first. Love that. Comma. I'll be right back, guys.